Hello Queens and Kings, my name is Thandeka Shabangu. Welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Welcome to the part 3 tutorial for our Ndebele multicolored pattern, not stitch. We are doing the pattern. So previously we covered the arrows, and then we are going to cover the sides. And then we're also going to cover the center part of the pattern. So please forgive me so much. First of all, this video is very late. I apologize. I am so sorry for bringing this video very days late. And then the second apology is that I would like to add the part 4 to this pattern tutorial. I really underestimated this pattern. I really thought 3 parts would be enough, but going into the tutorial, I'm seeing that there is so much to cover and so much time to cover that in the time.
What did he say?
What did I say? So there's little time to cover and a lot to cover. Okay, so please forgive me, Queens and Kings. Can I please add another 4th part to this tutorial? So what materials we'll be using? You're going to be using your 8-knot size Zesh beads. You're also going to be using your upholstery thread and your needle. Let's get started. So this is what we're going to be doing for the first part of the video. We're going to focus at the center. So we're going to focus on the sides. At the center, you continue with the arrows using the same method that we're using from the part 2 video for the arrows. But make sure that you have 4 arrows in total, because we're going to change the pattern after the 4 arrows. So currently it's 3, but you continue on the arrows, but now our focus will be on the sides, on the columns here on the sides. So there will come a point where you have to close the columns and start new ones. This is an example. Yes, so comes a point where you have to close your green and your blue and start on new columns. So how will you decide if you are ready to close your columns? With what I'm doing with this belt, you're going to look on the last line of your columns and calculate 31 beads. On this last line, you're going to make sure that you have 31 beads, which goes the same for this side. Make sure on the last row you have 31 beads. You can make your columns longer than that. You can make them shorter than that. Do not limit your creativity. Okay, so now we're going to turn. So now we're going to start a new line. You're going to start a new line. You're going to pick up 2 white beads, because this is where you're going to close off your column. 2 white beads. If you remember, we would pick up 1 white and 1 black, but we're going to pick up 2 white beads. And then you pick up 1 black bead and 1 green bead. 1 black bead and 1 green bead. Then you pick up 1 green bead and 1 black bead. Okay, so because we're focusing on the sides, I'm just going to do this off camera, and then we're going to come back while we're on the other side. So I've done the line and we meet again at this point. You want to do the same thing here, but in opposite. So here you had 2 color, 1 black and 2 white. So you want to pick up 1 black and 1 blue, because you're at this point. Oops, sorry. Make sure that you can see what I'm doing, because what's the point of this video if I cannot show you what I'm doing? So you're going to pick up one blue and one black again. Before you picked up one black and one blue, now you're going to pick up one blue and one black. I'm correcting the word that I use again. So you're not going to do the exact same thing that you did before. My bad, y'all. My bad. Then you pick up two white beads. Okay. So now I'm going to turn and start a new line. So make sure that everything is in place. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have 3 white beads, 1 black and 1 color bead. So the first pair, I'm going to pick up 2 white beads. I put it in, and then I pick up 1 white, 1 black. Then I pick up 1 blue and 1 black. So this is how it is. So I'm going to continue, and then we're going to meet at the other side of the belt. So this is where I am. We meet here on the other side of our column on the side. So you're going to pick up 1 black and 1 green. And then here you're going to pick up 1 black bead and 1 white bead. And then here you pick up 2 white beads. 2 white beads. Here are my 2 white beads. And then we are going to turn and start a new line. You pick up 2 white beads. For your first pair, and then for your second pair you pick up 2 white beads. And then we're going to pick up 2 black beads. So if you take note, we have officially closed our green column. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue, and then we meet on the other side as we also officially close our blue column. So we meet again at this point. So you're going to pick up 2 black beads. 2 black beads. Insert it here. Then the remaining beads that you're going to pick up are your white beads. So you're going to pick up the first 2 white beads, and then you pick up your following 2 white beads, and then you turn and start a new line. So I'm starting my new line. I pick up 2 white beads. So for this line, you're going to have 3 white beads in the line. So for your first pair, you pick up 2 white beads. So because we closed this column, now we are going to start a new column. So you pick up 1 white bead and 1 black bead. So you're going to decide on the color that you want your new column to be. I've decided on orange. So your first bead is going to be the color of your new column, and then your black bead. The color of your new column and then your black bead. So here we are. I'm going to continue with this line and then we're going to meet at this point. So meet again at this point, and here I'm going to introduce the color of your new column. So my new column is going to be yellow in color, but first you're going to pick up 1 black bead and then your color bead. So for me it's black and yellow. So the new column is going to be yellow in color, 1 black and 1 yellow. And then you pick up 1 black bead and 1 white bead. Then again, you're going to pick up 2 white beads. 2 white beads. So I changed the lighting. I'm back. I changed the lighting. So this is the new line. So in the first corner, the first 2 pairs, I added 2 white beads. So now you're going to pick up 1 black bead and 1 yellow bead on the second pair. Then you're going to pick up 1 yellow bead and 1 black bead. 1 yellow and 1 black. It's so much clearer. I think the light complicates. Okay, so I'm going to continue and then we're going to meet at this side, on the other side. So now I have arrived on this side. So on this side, we're just going to continue expanding our orange column. So you're going to pick up black and orange. Please, it's not orange and black. I made this mistake many times that when I get on the other side, I will pick up orange and I'll start with the color and then the black, because I'm used to here where I started with the color and then the black. So you first start with your black and then your color. So you're going to pick up 1 black bead and 1 orange beads. Oh, it's so much bright. Where have you been? You pick up 1 orange bead and 1 black bead. And then here you pick up 2 white beads. So here are my 2 white beads. So I'm going to move and then I'm going to come back once I've turned. So I added my 2 beads and then I've turned. So now we're starting a new line. So now I'm going to pick up 1 white bead and 1 black bead. 1 white bead and 1 black bead. And then I pick up 2 orange beads. 2 orange beads. And then I pick up 1 orange bead and 1 black bead. 1 orangey and 1 black bead. Please tell me, I've always asked myself this question, which one came first? Was it the color or the fruit? Well, in terms of your orange, what other fruit is the same as the color? I think it's only orange, ne? Yeah, which one came first, which one was named first? Was the fruit first named orange, or was the color first named orange? Or, okay, I think I'm gonna complicate myself. So, we're going to meet again at this point. We arrived at the spot. So now you're going to pick up 1 black bead and 1 color. So 1 black and 1 yellow bead. Sorry. I apologize. And then going to pick up 2 color beads. 2 color beads. Then you're going to pick up 1 black bead and 1 white bead. 1 black and 1 white. I'm sorry, my phone is blowing up. Apparently, people are so excited. There was a match going on. Your Liverpools and your Man City. Hey. So the family group chat is going crazy. The cousins are wilding. They are wilding. That time, I have no idea what's going on. Apparently, there are 3 games at the same time. That's all I know. And then, yeah, so, and there's action happening in football, apparently. So, this is how you're going to, so as you continue on your sides, you're going to pick up your white, black, 3 color, even on the other side, 3 color, black and white. That's how you're going to continue with your column. So we've learned how to decrease your column, to finish your column, and to start a new column. So now let us move on to the center. So we've done with the arrows, we've done with the columns. Now we're going to come at the center. So one thing you should take note before you get started with your center is that you should have 4 arrows. 4 arrows. So now what we're going to do, we're going to create there's like, let's call it a pillar. Let's call it a pillar at the center. So this is where we are. So you make sure that you have your 4 arrows. I'm sorry for saying this more than a million times now. I'm sure you're tired of hearing that. So here, we're going to start by making the base of our, what did we call it, Gonch? Here we have columns of our something, of that thing, that of that thing. So you're going to pick up 1 white and 1 black bead to make our thing. To make the center shape. Yeah, let's say the center shape. Our thing. Wow. Very creative, Thandeka. Very creative. I like it. Then you pick up. So we're going to have a solid black line all the way, and then have your 1 white bead. So now I'm going to pick up another 2 black bead. Sorry, just adjusting my scarf tin full of beads. I have to make sure that my elbow does not bump into this dish of beads, because I don't even want to think about, I don't even want to imagine of how things will go. Hey, I'm gonna pick up another 2 black beads. Then I pick up another 2 black beads. So if you notice here on the 2 white beads, you're going to pick up one on top of the 2 white beads. You're going to pick up 1 black bead and 1 white bead. So I'm going to continue and come back at this point once I've turned. So we meet again at this point. So now we're going to fill up this foundation block that we created. You're going to pick up 1 white and 1 black. So the black will be the border for the block that we're going to fill. So I'm going to do it as the thumbnail picture and add green. So I'm going to pick up 2 green beads. 2 green beads. Here are my 2 green beads. I'm picking up another 2 green beads. As in, when it's dark, black looks like navy and green looks like this color. For me, let me say for me. And then orange looks like red. Yo. So I'm gonna pick up another 2 green beads. Then I pick up 2 green beads. Then once you've filled up your center, you want to pick up 1 black bead and 1 white bead. So now you're going to continue with this at the center. So always make sure that you pick up your 1 black, 2 green, 2 green, 2 green, 2 green, and 1 black and 1 white. And then make sure that you have 5 lines of this block. And then we're going to come back to close this block. I'm back after a good hour. Like each line takes about 15 minutes to make. Hey, sure. Okay. So I'm gonna pick. So now we have 5 beads inside the block. So now we're going to close the block. You're gonna pick up 1 white and 1 black bead. Ooh, why did I pick up 2 black? Way. You see now? A lot happened in that hour. I was called many times. I took a lot of breaks. Okay. So you pick up 1 white and 1 black bead. And then you're going to pick up, so now you're just going to pick up straight black beads to close your block. So you're going to pick up 2 black beads. Oopsie, 2 black beads. I think this lighting might be forever. We will see how things go. I will see by your response. Please let me know how you feel about this lighting. Pick up another 2 black beads. Another 2 black beads. Another 2 black beads. Sorry, excuse me. Pardon me. Then you pick up one black bead and one white bead. And then we're going to come back to the last line that we are going to do. Then I'll come back at this point at the center, and then I'll explain our next step after closing our block. So at this point, so now we're going to start adding colors to our blocks. I turned the lights on back on. So now you're going to pick up one white and one black. Then the following two lines going up, you are going to add your color. So I've decided on this light green. So I'm going to pick up two light green. So this is the new color that I'm adding. And then I'm going to shield this light green with a black. So I'm going to pick up one black and one white. And then I'm going to pick up one white and one black. So now we get to the exciting part. For me this is the exciting part. So I got a new color that I've never used before. It's like a dark purple. So this is the code in case you're interested. So I really want to use this color for the next part, for the next two color beads. So this is the code in case you're interested on getting yourself this color. So it's my first time and I'm very excited. So you're going to pick up two color beads, and this is so unnecessary, but okay, because I'm excited, let's do an unboxing. Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. You know when you're saving beads and you only pour 3. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up 2 of this gorgeous new color that I'm experimenting. And then I pick up 1 black and 1 white. 1 black and 1 white. So this is what you're going to continue to do all the way up. Okay, not all the way up, but as you continue with your following lines, you're going to pick up white, black, 2 color, black, 2 white, black, 2 color, 1 black and 1 white. So I'm just going to do 3 more rows to show you how it will be as you continue up, but you continue to pick up the same things, the same color from the bottom in the center to make this central pillar. So this is how it is. So you're just going to continue all the way. With here, you're also going to make the same length as this one, whereby you're going to make 31 beads going up. So you're going to make 31 of these purple beads, this white beads, and these green beads going up for this pillar. Looking at my purple beads, they look like they gray from the camera. Okay, maybe if I turn on the lights. No, still the same. Okay, so this is where you're going to stop, kings and queens. I'm sorry. So in the next video, we are just going to close this block, And then we are done. I really underestimated this pattern. I really thought 3 parts would be enough, but we'll have to add 1 more part to this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, Queens and Kings. I love you guys so, so much. Remember to love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself, and have fun. If you love the content that you're seeing, please consider subscribing. See you on the next video. Bye.